Hey guys, welcome to Nice Line, episode 3. We just finished our third and final round at the Waco Annual Charity Open, and I got to play with Catrina Allen, who ended up winning the tournament. So first of all, congrats.
Thank you.
You threw a lot of incredible shots. Probably, I was definitely going to pick you for this episode, no matter what. You're on fire. But the one that stood out to me was hole 4, your second shot. It's the first one you go into the woods on, and to get to where you were on your second shot was an incredible shot from the tee. So tell us about that one first.
I guess a little insight on that hole is I figured out, for me personally, there's a little like chip in the tee pad where like cement is missing, and whenever I tee from like line up there, I feel like I hit the gap.
Interesting.
Or it just in my head makes me confident. But either way, that's like a little insight. So I just throw M2 with some hyzers, kind of hard actually. And then I was
right in the middle,
in the prime spot, sweet spot, if you will. And
you and Paige started the round out tied, and she had the box on that hole and threw an incredible shot. Yep. And then you were right behind her and threw it even better. So it was a clutch drive, put you in the good spot, like you said. But even then, when you're in that prime spot, you're forced with a decision to go wide around those two middle trees or to go inside of them. And not only just that, then you have to choose forehand or backhand because you want to finish out to the right if you want to get the birdie. So first of all, why did you choose the inside route?
I think I chose the inside route because in practice I was actually up further. In the first round I was up farther, where I was like closer, I should say, than even that drive. And I was throwing, trying to force like an A2, like kind of flex sidearm, or like an H1. And Austin finally looked at me and was like, throw that inside gap again, but with a mid-range.
And for the people that don't know, H1 and A2 are pretty overstable.
Yep.
And the M4 is just a pretty straight to flippy mid-range, right?
Yep. And I have an M2 that's kind of beat in. So, so I've been throwing my more stable M2 off the tee, and then if it puts me up there, then I've been going my kind of straight M2.
Awesome.
But today I was shorter than that, and so I had my M2 out, and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna have to throw it hard, and that kind of means, you know, you can kind of come over the top.
Yep.
And so I was like, no, just throw the same line you've been throwing with the M4 because it's glidier, straighter, and
nice. Yeah, it was really sweet, and even the height on it too, because then after you pick your line, you pick your disc, you pick your angle, then you still have to pick your height. Like, are you trying to go for a little slide up there?
Yep.
Or
because
just
past
the
basket is the water, and it kind of drops off. And it's kind of weird because I do love throwing like a late flip, but I've noticed in the woods when it's tighter, I feel more confident with that mid-range because you're actually getting to see and you're kind of just reacting.
Nice. Yeah, it looked confident, and you proceeded to get the birdie on that hole, solo birdie, and the gallery started getting into it, and I think that's when you kind of never looked back. You know, you just extended your lead. So I think it was pretty clutch birdie early in the round, and just a confidence boost. So good job. And thank you guys for watching. Huge shout out to the Disc Golf Pro Tour media teams for this coverage of her shot. If they want to follow you on Instagram or anything, how can they find you?
On Instagram, I'm Catrina44184. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I loved watching your shot. Congrats on the win. And thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe so you can be updated for episode 4, our next big event is the Nick Hyde. And will you be there?
Yeah.
Sweet. So maybe Catrina will be back. Maybe someone new. Who knows?
Maybe you'll be there and I'll be interviewing you.
Okay. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe that'll happen eventually. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 4. This week's giveaway is an EMAC Truth. It's the closest thing I had to an M4. So make sure to comment below for your chance to win this week's disc.